Hey everybody. The first PR I'm going to tackle this week is the Ladera speed zone. The weekly challenge is 100 miles per hour using an S2 998. Anything goes, becoming a repeating theme of late. Because S2 998s are very quick, you don't need to start too far back. So I'm just going to start right before the gates, which are just right around this little bend here. And normally I like to go downhill on speed zones, but this one I prefer to go uphill. The only time I need to brake is this bend right here, and that is a very sharp bend. And I can take it out wide right here, and I still need to come off gas and brake as well, but I should be able to round that corner going well over 100 miles per hour. And again, I think you probably could do this one also coming down this direction as well. It's kind of just what you prefer on this one. This one's a little bit more challenging than typical. Now let's go ahead and do this. I'm in the same Mosler that I like to use when it's an S2 998. So let's go ahead and get to this here. Like I said, I'm not starting too far back. We got a truck in the way. Let's get around that guy. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to floor it all the way up until I need to go off gas about here and brake pretty heavily. I'm going to pump the gas as we go around, full throttle. Like I said, come out wide, brake a few times, pump, 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 full throttle, 112.30. That is more than enough. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and move on to the danger sign. Okay, now we're at the Baja Showjump danger sign. Weekly challenge is 984.3 feet. Again, using the same car restriction at least. For this danger sign, you can start back here. Just get a bunch of speed. That curve right there, you might need to just go off gas. You shouldn't need to brake, and then hit the ramp. By far, the most challenging part of this one is all these little buildings and whatnot here. It's very easy to land on them or hit them and have it fail you. So you might need to rewind, re-aim a tad, and just kind of go off the ramp again. I suggest going off, if you can, to the right side of the ramp to kind of land further over here on this side to kind of avoid all these buildings, but let's just see how this goes. And again, I'm in the exact same Mosler. It looks like we're in a dust storm here. The dust storm's gonna phase us though at all. All right, here we go. Like I said, maybe go off gas right here, just a tad, like a split second. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna try to go off. Well, it's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to go off to the right, but I kind of overdid it there. Maybe rewind twice. Man, I hate when you rewind, you start your route on a little bend. Plus, we got a car right there. It's just lovely. Wait for that car to pass just a little bit. Okay, here we go. Ooh, goodness. All right. Now let's see if we can actually do this. Will we get our almost 1,000 without failing? No, we will not. Okay, like I said, we may need to rewind a little bit. Maybe I can hit that little space between those two buildings. This is absolutely ridiculous. These are kind of the things I hate about. My goodness, I don't like about this game. It's not that you can't do it. It's not that you're not a good enough driver or player. It's just kind of random luck. This gets kind of annoying sometimes. Okay, let's see. This is even worse, I think, than last time. Oh boy, yeah, much worse. Oh boy. I'm sure y'all just love watching me rewind and re-aim and rewind and re-aim and complain a little bit. All right, here we go. Shooting for that little space. Yeah, way too far left, but this will work actually. Okay, there we go. Nope. This is awesome. It's absolutely wonderful. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get in that little space. A little tiny. Well, oh, this will work though, because we're far right. There you go, 1,168.51. And when I did land, I steered very hard right, trying to avoid that building, which actually worked. So, finally, that takes care of that danger sign. Let's go ahead and move on to the Trailblazer. And we're gonna wrap up with the Barranco Trailblazer start gate, with the weekly challenge being 35 seconds left on the timer. Using, once again, an S2 998, anything goes. Slight change on the car, which I'll mention in a second. Okay, Trailblazer here, you don't need to start way back here, because when you hit that ramp, or not ramp, I guess cliff edge, it can just send you offline, and it can kind of mess you up. So I like to kind of just go off to the left after I trigger those gates and just accelerate down the hill, rather than fly off down the hill. You can go straight. There is kind of a path through here, like right there, where you don't see any trees, and you start to bend to the left. Again, not many trees. You probably will hit a tree, and if you're like me, you're going to hit about 733 of them. So just rewind, re-aim, and then continue on, and you will wrap up somewhere right around down here. And 3 to 5 seconds left isn't too bad, so let's go ahead and get to this. And the change I was talking about, it's still a Mosler. I went ahead and tuned up an off-road Mosler. This is the first time I've done this, so we'll see how this goes. All right, here we go. Like I said, I don't like to go launching off this thing, so I'm not going to go off gas and then go back full throttle. Okay, here we go. Alright, these rocks like to slow you down. Like I said, I raised the suspension as high as it goes, put on rally springs, because I made it all off-road for most of it, as much as I could. Here's the space you can kind of go through, like I said, not many trees. I'm going to go off gas and kind of get myself aimed a little bit, and that was awful. You can see kind of a clearing more to the left there. So I'm just going to go back on. I'm going to actually pump the gas too to kind of keep my speed up a little bit, because why slow down when you're about to hit a tree? Okay, here we go. Pumping the gas, trying to make my way through here to some degree. This is just beautiful. Oh man, 2 PRs this week. I spent half my half my time rewinding. You know, at some point it becomes like a mental thing, and it's almost like you're aiming for trees. It's bizarre. You know, I'm just gonna go. We're still gonna get our 35 seconds because this is plenty good enough too. So there you go, 37.864. That does take care of the very annoying Trailblazer this week, and takes care of all 3 PRs. Thanks guys, I'll see you all later.